welcome to my channel once again. So in this video we are going to learn Class 8 Chapter 6 Civilizing the Natives, Educating the Nation. Actually by mistake we have wrote Class 6 but actually it's Class 8 and chapter number 6. Okay, chapter number 6. So introduction about this chapter. Changes in Indian education from Britishers. Means what were the changes that were introduced by Britishers in India? How Indians reacted and adapted it and changed according to their taste. Means how Indians were influenced, how did they adapt themselves according to the new laws and conditions. So, the tradition of Orientalism. Orientalism may sound something different, okay, but there's just a simple meaning of this word. So it is nothing but just our tradition, the culture, and etc. William Jones, 1783, junior judge of Supreme Court, linguist. William Jones was a junior judge of Supreme Court in India, and he was a linguist, means he knew many languages. Saw the importance of Indian Sanskrit heritage. Together with Thomas Colebrook, he introduced Asiatic Society and translated Indian languages. So, together with Thomas Colebrook and William Jones, introduced a new society known as Asiatic Society in Bengal, and they also started the journal known as Asiatic Journal. Okay, so translated Indian languages. Establishment of Hindu colleges in Benares in 1781 and Madrasa for Islamic law and study. They established a Hindu college in Benares for Hindu people in 1781, and he established Madrasa. Madrasa is a place where Muslims are studying about Islamic laws, maybe Quran, and then maybe they are studying about it. So here you can see this is the Asiatic Society. It's in Mumbai. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. It's in Mumbai. So here you can see this is the Hindu college and this is the Madrasa. Grave errors of the East. So grave means a huge amount of errors. Grave errors of East. James Mill along with Thomas Macaulay exclaimed, disciplined, practical, scientific knowledge should be studied without wasting money on Eastern education. So James Mill along with Thomas Macaulay said that the discipline should be there. There should be practical knowledge. There should be scientific knowledge. Okay, about many things instead of wasting time on this Indian education. Colleges were shut close and English education was promoted in 1835 by Thomas Macaulay. Okay, so this Thomas introduced the English education. Okay, so education for commerce. Charles Wood Dispatch was against the notion Oriental learning. This Charles Wood said like no, English should not be there. People should learn in their Oriental language. Students can learn trade and commerce, benefit and can learn about resources for development. So students should learn about trade, they should learn about commerce, benefit, money, and mathematical things, and they should also learn about the resources. What happened to Indian schools? Now when these people came, at the time they were so much resisting. They were resisting against the Indian education. So what happened to Indian school? The report of William Adams, Scottish missionary Christian, okay, a Scottish Christian, created a report on Indian education in Bengal, Bihar. 1 lakh pathshalas with 20 lakh children, no classroom, blackboard, registers, timetable, annual exams were taken. William Adam was a Scottish missionary. He say like English education in Bihar contains 1 lakh pathshala. Okay, and there are only 1 lakh pathshalas, only 1 lakh pathshalas are there, and there are 20 lakh children with no blackboard, classroom, and all. Okay, fees were taken according to the financial conditions, along with classes were taken during harvest time. Were not taken during harvest time. So what happened exactly is, in Indian education, the children who were there, they were taken fees according to their parents or according to their financial condition of their parents. If they are having low salary, then they will pay low amount. If they are having high salary, then their children will pay high amount. And also during harvest time, these classes were not conducted. Now, new routines and new rules. Pandits were appointed on 4 to 5 school for improving the standards. Regular classes, timetable, exams, regular fees were initiated along with the peasants' children, which were unable to study during harvest. Now, this British introduced some new laws and new rules and new routines. They say, like, pandits should be appointed on 4 to 5 school, and there will be regular classes, there will be regular timetable, exams will be taken, and each and everyone should pay equal amount of fee. Even school will not remain closed during harvest time. It will remain open always, okay, except some particular days. So there was it was seen loss of interest in children. Okay, the agenda for a national education. Indian with two mindsets. So there were two Indians that were this Mahatma Gandhi and Rabindranath Tagore. So they were having two mindsets, and even Britishers were there, Indians were there. We can compare any one of them. So Indians with two mindsets. Those who wanted the idea of Western education grow for modernization, those who were against of it, for example, Mahatma Gandhi and Rabindranath Tagore, they want modernization, but they do not want to accept the British policies. English education has enslaved us. This is the quote by Mahatma Gandhi. A Western civilization is poisoning us. Soul and mind should be developed. We should not compromise with our culture. Students stopped going to college in the order of Mahatma Gandhi. Life and practical knowledge is must. So what happened over here is there were India with two mindsets, means Britishers were there, and this, other people, means against Britishers, our Indian social reformers were there. So these Britishers introduced their own policies and laws, but our social reformers were not ready to accept these new policies. And due to this, there were two mindsets, like Britishers says we have to do this, then this social reformers said no, we are going to do that. So it was like this. They promoted English education, but we denied it. And who denied it? Mahatma Gandhi and Rabindranath Tagore. They said like we should not just learn about things, we should not just have practical knowledge, we should have, love towards each other, we should know each other's relation, we should understand each other's problem, we should have, sentiments like thing. Okay, Tagore's abode of peace. So abode of peace means Shanti Niketan. Tagore Shanti Niketan. Shanti Niketan was established in 1901, where children can engage with their creativity, imagination, and peace. When Shanti Niketan was established in 1901 by Rabindranath Tagore, 100 kilometers away from Calcutta, and why it was established? For the creativity and imagination. They thought children should learn in the natural environment. Okay, debate still continues after independence on Western and Eastern learning. Right? So native education. Exercise. So basically, this chapter says that this Orientalists came to India. They started to establish their new policies and all, but Indians refused it. And many dates which are given, some their names are given. For example, the Schoolbrook and Thomas. Okay, okay. Over here we are getting the names. William. Okay, the question might come: who established Asiatic Society? Then William Jones with Colebrook established Asiatic Society when in okay, the year is not mentioned over here. Okay, then what are gave years? Who promoted English education? Thomas Macaulay and okay, Thomas Macaulay only promoted education in English, and William Adam, just created the report about the Indian education. Charles Wood was against the notion Oriental learning and all. New routines and the agenda was given, and afterwards at the end of the chapter there's some information is given about Mahatma Gandhi and means Mahatma Gandhi's thoughts and Rabindranath Tagore's thoughts. So you have to read that in from your book. And this Shantiniketan Abode of Peace was established in 1901. Okay, now let's begin with our exercise. William Jones, Rabindranath Tagore, Thomas Macaulay. William Jones critical of English education, not criticizer of English education actually. Rabindranath Tagore, learn in natural environment. Thomas Macaulay, promotion of English education. Mahatma Gandhi, respect for ancient culture, pachalas and gurus. Respect for ancient cultures, learning. Okay, some okay answers are given over there. Here are some. Okay, let's not see them. James Mill was severe critic of the Orientals. True. The 1854 dispatch on education was in favor of English being introduced as a medium of higher education. True. Because in 1854 dispatch of education was in favor of English. Yeah. Mahatma Gandhi thought that promotion of literacy was the most. No, he thought promotion of learning in natural environment and all, not literacy actually. Rabindranath Tagore felt that children ought to be subjected to strict discipline. No, they should learn in the natural environment. Why did William Jones feel the need to study Indian history, philosophy, and law? He felt the need to study Indian history, philosophy, and law because only these texts could reveal the idea and law of the Hindus and Muslims, and only a new study of these texts could form the basis of future development in India. Means why Jones Mill felt like we should study Indian history, philosophy, and laws, because I felt that study should be there, philosophy, laws, and all. Why did James Mill and Thomas Macaulay think that European education was essential? Both, okay. Both James Mill and Thomas Macaulay saw Indian education as uncivilized. It is not civilized. The what happened? The European education was more essential. Again, the knowledge of English should allow Indians to read and the finest culture. You can also write how John's James Mill or one of them say like the good well developed or the good library or the good European library has the knowledge which is based on something like this. Okay, we actually say a good European library or the good European book. Some European books contains as much as knowledge of whole India's past and history. So you can mention that also. Again, teaching of in English could be way of civilizing them, changing their tastes and values and culture. Why did Mahatma Gandhi want to teach children handicrafts? Mahatma Gandhi wanted to teach children handicrafts because Only then they will be able to know about different things, so how to operate them. They will develop their skills, understanding, mental ability, imagination, etc. etc. Why did Mahatma Gandhi think that English education has enslaved us? So Mahatma Gandhi thought that English education has enslaved us because he argued this type of education is destroying our pride, our own culture, and making them crippled and stranger in our own culture. In our own land, they are telling us like this is not your land, like something. Okay, so they are betrayer in the sense British education is much preferable. Now, hope you understood this chapter. It's so interesting chapter. Even much information is given about that. Okay, how Britishes came and all. If you like this video, then forget to subscribe my channel, Bhakti and Ch7.